go ahead and stand tall on our mats. Let's rise onto our toes, back onto our heels. Slip tall. Wake up your feet, wiggle your toes. Our feet are our foundation for our practice. They carry us through our day. Let's just be mindful as we wake them up for our practice today. All right, so let's just align toes forward. Align our ankles with our knees, with our hips. Having neutral spine with a slight tilt, pulling it under. Engaging navel to spine, lifting through the sternum joint, shoulders down, reaching your crown up. And then let's close our eyes. Lift your toes, spread them wide, and then set a nice foundation to place them each gently onto your mat. Press four corners of your feet. From the balls of your feet to the heels of your feet into the floor, feeling grounded, rooted in your stature. Feeling safe and secure in this place. And then feel that energy moving up through your legs, through that pelvic floor as we engage in a pelvic lock. Just lifting through the spinal column. The navel engages back to the spine, lifting up to the sternum. Feeling ourselves grow a little taller in this space. Drawing our chin in, reaching the crown up, and deep diaphragmatic breaths. We're going to take a big inhale through our nose and a big exhale through our mouth. Feel like you need to do that a couple more times just to meet yourself fully here in the present moment. Go ahead and do so. And then once you're ready, just come to nostril breathing. In through our nose and out through our nose. Connecting to that Ujjayi breath. It's the breath that sits at the back of the throat. It waves in and out like the currents of the ocean. We hear that audible toning. That brings our awareness from the sound that our body's making, connecting to the body, bringing our attention to the present moment, and drawing our attention within. So we keep our internal focus inward and upward, drawing that energy in and up. Let's go ahead and bring our hands to our heart center, connecting to that heart of ours that is so full and so magnificent. Feel the charge of love. Feel that charge of joy. Feel that charge of peace. It's radiating within you. And then go ahead and set an intention for our practice today. You can offer your practice to a loved one. You can honor yourself today where you are on your mat with love and compassion. And with a heart so abundantly full of that love, joy, and peace, as we break down the paradigms that hold us back from fully living in the present moment, in our joy, in our love, and in our peace, we will awaken all of that goodness through our practice today. So let's go ahead, lift arms all the way up. Pressing palms together. Aligning with gratitude and exhaling, folding. Lift halfway. Exhale, deepen. Place your hands down, heel to your feet apart. The edges of your mat, and then just begin rocking side to side. Find movement. Hear the snaps, the crackles, the pops the body makes. Bend in those knees. Maybe pulse into those thighs. Find that movement. Sway side to side. Feel the body waking up. Lift the heels. And then come center and just pulse into your thighs. Center, hold it, straighten your legs, fold. Take opposite hand, opposite elbow, hang it right up and sway side to side. Bring it center. Place your hands down, and then heel to those feet back together. Again, lift halfway, lifting through the tailbone, lengthening through the back of your legs, to the spine. Exhale, fold, deepen down. Place your hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Starburst your fingers wide. Our wrists, elbows, and shoulders are in alignment. Our crown hangs to the floor. Ears and elbows side by side, tailbone to the sky. Long torso, long legs. Sweep forward, toes towards our knees towards our hips towards our ribs, navel to spine. Breathe in, breathe out. And then bring it up, knees hover across your mat. Shoulders and wrists line up, knees and hips line up. And then lift your tailbone back to the sky. And then bring it back out, knees hover. And then lift up tailbone to the sky. And then just flow through one breath, one movement. Nostril breathing. Just a couple more. Warming up the arms for that core activation. And your last one, hover, hold. And then drop the knees down, cat and cow. Roll the pelvis under, chin to chest, and then come back. And then roll it under, exhale, and inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Last one, exhale, inhale, hold it. Now take your right arm, left leg out, lengthen. Feel that spinal stability. Align your neck with your spine, taking gaze at your mat. Flex into your heel. And then we're going to take our arm out to the side and our leg out to the side and lift and hold. And then take it forward and back. And then take it out to the side. And then forward and back. And then out to the side. Align the ankle with your hip, lift that arm, lift the leg, and then forward and back. Hold. Place your right hand down, keep the left leg up. Curl that toe, lift it up, three-legged dog. Stack your hip. And release it down. Bring it out kneeling. Cat and cow. Last one. And hold, left arm comes out, right leg back, shoulder and wrist line up, knee and hip line up, lift that back leg, flexing that foot, reaching the arm dynamically, lengthening. And then reach out to the side, legs out to the side, lift, hold, breathe, and then reach forward and back. And then to the side, and then forward and back. And then out to the side, and then forward and back. Hold. Place the left hand down, curl the left toe, lift the right leg. Three-legged dog. Stack your hip. And then release the leg. Bring it center. And then come out, knees down. And then we're going to take our chin, chest down, gaze forward, tailbone up. And then slither it up, cobra pose. Hover your hands along your chest. Glue your toes to the mat. Lift, and then release. And then press halfway, and then release. And then press all the way up, we're facing dog. Come all the way back down. Cobra. Feet to the floor, zip your thighs together, and release. Lift up, halfway press. Round your back, press your hips down, and release. And now lift all the way up, we're facing dog. And one more time, release it all the way down. Find your cobra. Release it. Press halfway in that cobra. Keep those elbows tucked in. And then release it. Press all the way up, we're facing dog. And breathe. And release. Press it back, child's pose. And then sit in your child's pose, bringing hands to prayer. Forehead to the mat. Just be in a space of
surrendering here in this moment on our mat to breathe. Just allow whatever feelings, emotions arise. This is our opportunity to release and let go what no longer serves us. Just breathe in and breathe out. Let's go ahead and walk those fingertips back. Let's go ahead and sit nice and tall. Press those hips forward. If you can widen your knees just a bit, you're going to take your fist into the rounding of your back and press those hips forward. Take your gaze up. And then release. Bring your hands out. Curl your toes under, downward facing dog. Bicycle your heels. Shake your head yes and no. And center hold. Now let's squat into our thighs, gaze between our hands, and that's just little pulses down. Little pulse, fire into those thighs. In 4, 3, 2, squat deep, hold, take a big step or hop to the top. Forward fold. Lift halfway, exhale, deepen. Squat into your chair, Uttanasana, hands prayer. And let's just cactus those arms, squeeze into your back. Scapulatory depression, roll the pelvis under, sit deep. Closing the eyes, connecting to the mind and to the body, linking them together, and that feeling, the inner knowing. So you find harmony with the spirit. Finding mudra with index finger and thumb finger, palms out for the internal attention being drawn within as we receive the inner knowing. Let's go ahead and look nice and tall. Take your left hand on your right wrist, lengthen through that side body, exhale over. And then lift tall. Other side, right hand and left lower wrist, ears and elbows side by side, and hinge it over to the side. And then lift up tall. Heel to those feet apart. Again, making fist. Shoulder blades down and back, pressing those hips forward, round your back, and you can slowly walk your hands down your thighs and drop your head behind you. Walk it up. Heel toe those feet together, bring your hands prayer. Going into our Namaskara, sun salutation. Take a big inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Take the right leg back, left leg forward, drop to your knee. Gaze forward, press into your hips, lengthen through your thighs, hands down, take the left leg, kick it up, and then knees down, chin, chest down, and then roll it up. Press back, down facing dog. Take the right leg, kick it up, pull it through, drop to your left knee, chest pulls forward, press into those hips deep and down, and then step it up. Take a big inhale, lift, bring your hands to heart center. Take a big inhale, lift, exhale, fold. Left leg back, right leg forward, drop that knee. Repeat, pressing those hips. Gaze forward, lift through your chest. Place your hands down, take that right leg, kick it up. Bring it down, knees down, chin, chest down. Gaze forward, roll up. Press, hold, press it back, down dog. Left leg kicks, pull it through. Back knee down, press it forward. Step it up. Take a big inhale, lift. Hands to prayer. Adding on, take a big inhale. Exhale, fold. Right leg back, left leg forward. Drop to that knee. Lift your chest. Reach those arms. And release. Take that left leg, kick it high. Bring it out. Chin, chest down. Tailbone up. Roll upward facing dog. Push back. Downward facing dog. Right leg kicks, pull it through, drop to your back knee, press into those hips, reach those arms, dynamically lengthen. Release the hands down, step it up. Take a big inhale, lift, and let's come to our chair. Lift, let's come to our fold. Step the left leg back, right leg forward, drop to that knee, press those hips, reach those arms tall. Bring it down, take the leg, kick it up. Bring it out, take it down, roll it up. Press it back, down dog. Left leg kicks, bring it through. Drop the knee, press the hips, reach the arms. Release it. Take that foot, step it up. Take a big inhale, lift. Find your chair. And inhale, lift. Find your fold. Right leg back. Left leg forward. Drop that knee. Reach those arms. Find that length. Now you keep that back foot flat and pull off your back knee. Just an option. Hold and breathe. And then release. Take that leg. Kick it high. You can bring it out, kick the leg up. Chaturanga, up dog. Push up, downward, facing dog. Right leg kicks, pull it through. Drop to your back knee, pressing those hips, reaching those arms. Flatten that back foot. And you can pull off the knee if you choose. Breathe in, breathe out. Hands down, step it up. Take a big inhale, find your chair. Lift it up, find your fold. Left leg back, drop that knee, lift it up. Again, you can balance off that knee if you choose. Pressing onto the top of that foot, lengthening in the back of your leg, strengthening in the front of your leg. Finding unity and harmonization with the breath. And release it down. Take the right leg, kick it high. Bring it here. You can take it all the way down, chin chest down, and roll it upward facing dog. Push back, down dog. Left leg kicks. Pull it through. Drop to your knee, pressing those hips, reach those arms tall. You can pop off that back knee if you choose. Shoulder blades down. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then step it up. Take a big inhale, lift. Come to your chair. And lift, find your fold. Right leg back, left leg forward. Drop to your knee, lift it up. Again, you can balance off that knee if you choose. And then release it, straighten that front leg. Walk your hands forward. Forehead towards your knee. And then walk it up, lunge it nice and low. Hold. Really press into your hands, light on this front foot, and then swoop it up. Bring it out. Chin, chest down, and roll it up. And push up. Right leg kicks. Bring it through. Drop to your knee and lift it up. Lengthen the back leg if you choose, shoulder blades down and back. Release the hands, straighten that front leg, walk those hands forward, just sit deep, forehead towards your knee. Walk it up, holding that lunge, press into your hands, very light on that front leg, and then step it up. Take a big inhale, lift, find your chair. Lift, find your fold. Left leg back, right leg forward. Drop that knee, flatten that foot, reach those arms. Balance off the back knee if you choose, keep the shoulders down. And then release the hands. Straighten that front leg, drop to that back knee. Reach those arms forward. Sit a little deeper, forehead towards that knee. And then bring those hands down to that runner's lunge. Hold as you press in those arms. Grip with your fingers. That foot comes light as you slide it. Kick it up. Keep it up. Chin, chest comes down. And roll up. Push it back. Down dog. Left leg kicks. Bring it through. Drop to your back knee. Lift the torso. Press your hips in, balance off your back foot, shoulder blades down and back. And then release the hands. Straighten your leg. Walk your fingertips forward, forehead towards your knee. And then walk it forward. Press into those hands nice and deep into that lunge. Lengthen your back leg. Feel strength in your front leg. And then bring that back foot up. Take a big inhale, lift. And let's hold in our chair. So as we're in our chair, bring our feet together, knees together. Sit deep, roll the pelvis under. Lift the heels. Reach the arms. You're sitting deep without sitting on your calves. So hover right above them, not on them. Then squeeze your thighs together, engaging Mula Bandha root lock as you lift through that pelvic floor. Navel spine, relax the shoulders down, lift the chin up and in. Join energy up and out. Breathe it in and breathe it out. And then hands to heart center, heels down, take a big inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Squat deep, gaze forward, and then step it back, down, facing dog. Bring it out to plank. Shoulders and wrists line up, really press. And chaturanga, shoulders, elbows line up, roll upward, facing dog. Bounce off your thighs, off your knees, round your back. And then push up, down dog. Breathe. Just feel what you're feeling. Honor where you are. Shake your head. And then lift your heels. Gaze between your hands. Squat into those thighs. Take a step or hop. Take a big inhale, lift, and find your chair. Big inhale, lift, find your fold. Squat deep, gaze forward. Step it back, downward facing dog. Bring it out to plank. And chaturanga, shoulders, elbows line up. Don't let your chest hit the floor. If you need your knees, modify and roll upward, facing dog. And then push up, down dog. We'll go through that one more time. Lift your heels, gaze between your hands, squat deep. Take a big step or hop. Take a big inhale, lift. Find your chair. Lift. Find your fold. Step it back, downward facing dog. Pull it out to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog. Push back, down dog, Anu Svanasana. Hold and breathe. Now take your right leg, kick it out, and stack your hip. Bring it through for warrior one and drop your back heel and lift it up. Press in as you deepen. Lengthen through your back leg, deepen through your front leg. And let's take that leap out. With airplane wings, lengthen your spine, pop your back heel up. Gaze forward, and then you're going to step it up. Finding swan, bend in your foot, back foot up towards the ceiling, squat in your standing leg, goalpost those arms, squeeze into your back, scapulatory depression, squatting the standing leg, lifting that back foot up, engaging hamstrings, quads, glutes, breathe, and then kickstand that leg, reach it out, pivot around, warrior two. Find reverse warrior. And then come side angle. Bring your hands center. Lizard pose, walk that foot to the knife's edge. Press into your hands. Round into your upper back. And then a little push-ups. Last one. Press, hold. Now take that top foot, step it back, side plank, reach it up, lift it up, and then drop that hip down. And then lift it up. And then bring it down, and then lift it up. And then bring it down. Last one, lift it up. And then bring it center in chaturanga, up dog. Push up, down dog. Right leg kicks. Stack your hip. Flip your dog and lift your hips. Reach your arm, gaze up and over. Then take that leg, kick it right back up. Pull it into your heart center. Kick it up. Pull it into your heart center. Kick it up. Pull it into your heart center. Kick it up. And then pull it in. Crescent lunge and lift. Centering our hips, making sure our front toes face forward, our knee and ankle are in alignment. Back leg is long. Sit deep, shoulders down. And then lift tall. Back heel comes down, step up just a bit. Airplane. So you press your crown forward, tailbone back, reaching those arms. And then bring your forehead towards your knee. So you bring your hands down to your mat. You can walk your hands out further in front of you. You can bring those hands up behind you for chest expansion. And then release it, bring it to a straddle. Hands to your ankles, gaze between your legs. Shake your head. And then walk it to the top, nice and deep. Stay low, hands in the center. This foot comes off the edge of your mat. So you press in, hold and breathe. Bring that right hands down, left leg forward, right hand up. Then reach the arm up overhead, find length through your side body, reach. And then bring that hand down, press in. Take that top leg and slide it back. And then slide it forward. And then slide it back. And then slide it forward. Slide it back. 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 Slide it forward. Last one, slide it back. Chaturanga, up dog. Push up, down dog. Hold and breathe. Now let's take our left leg, kick it up, stack your hip. And then bring that leg through for warrior one. Back heel down, lift the torso, and sit deep. Front knee and ankle are in alignment. Back leg is long. The knife as your foot kisses the floor. Hips rotate forward, and shoulders are down. Sink deeper into your warrior one. Just stand confident and courageous in your inner knowing. And then lengthen those arms. Press. Fingers are spread wide. Lengthen your spinal column as you reach down. Lift that back heel up. Get nice and deep into that front thigh, and then lift it up. Then you're gonna bring those arms, bend them, squeeze into your back, bend that back leg, flex that foot high to the sky, and then squat your standing leg for swan. Hold and breathe. Gaze forward, lift that back leg a little higher. Engage in the back as you squeeze in your arms. And then lengthen your leg, drop that foot, pivot around for warrior two. Check in, make sure everything's in alignment, heels line up, arms lengthen, deepen, center your hips. Front knee and ankle in alignment, toes are forward, back foot's parallel to the back edge of your mat, deepen down. Take that front hand, lift up, reach it over to reverse. And then find side angle. Shoulder stack. Gaze is up. If you find it too much to be so deep, you can always put your forearm onto your thigh. And then release your hand down. Pivot that back foot. Hold right here into that lizard lunge. And we're going to push up, Just a couple more. And your last one. Push up, pull, breathe. Feel light. Press into those hands, take that top leg, reach this arm and step it side plank. Reach that arm up and over, lift into your hips, and then bring it down, swoop it. And then lift it up. Reach those hips, reach that arm, and then bring it down. And then lift it up, and then bring it down. One more, lift it up, and then bring it center. And chaturanga, up dog. Push up, downward facing dog. Take the left leg, kick it up. Pull that knee into your heart center and kick it up. Pull that knee in and kick. Last one, pull it in and kick. This time, pull it in, step it up, crescent lunge, lift it up. Reach and deepen. Hold and breathe. And then bring your hands down, walk to a straddle. Shake your head. Woo! Find some movement in your body. Bring your hands down. Maybe rock side to side. And then hold it center. Lift the tailbone up, bring the crown down, gaze through your tailbone. Then walk your hands to the top. Take your foot off the mat. Hands are down, press in. So your foot is off and you're really pressing those hands, grip. You have a little pocket that's in your hands. Your fingers are grippy. That foot is at the top. It's going to slide back and then slide up. Slide back, slide up, slide back, slide up, slide back, slide up. Strong arms, strong core, and slide it. Breathe. And your last one, slide it, press it back, hold and breathe, chaturanga, upward facing dog. And then push back, child's pose. Take a minute to feel what you're feeling. Place your hands prayer and place it up over your crown at the nape of your neck, connecting the spinal column to the brain. Feel that energy that charges up through the body, through our movement. The energy is moving and dancing through our cells, through our blood, through every part of us. Building a happy gut, a happy heart, a happy mind, a happy body. As we connect that love, joy, and peace within. And then go ahead and release the hands from the back of your neck. Place your hands down. Reach your arms long. Spread your fingers wide. Lift the tailbone, curl your toes, find your downward facing dog. Now squat deep into your thighs. Grip into your mat. Gaze between your hands. Take a big step or hop to the top. Take a big inhale, lift, and find your chair. Hold. Taking the left elbow to your right thigh. Hold it, sit deep as you stack your shoulders, make sure your sacrum is centered, your knees are centered. So we don't want to have sash, you don't want one knee jetting in front of the other. Center your knees, center your sacrum. Rotate through the torso and bring that arm over. Gaze goes up, sit a little deeper. Drop your bum below your heart if you can. And then only if you're able, open up your arms. And then from here, bring those hands back, drop the right hand down, take the left leg back, open up, balancing, half moon. 3 fingers is about all you have, hip stack, shoulder stack. And we're gonna move through, bringing that foot back down, line it up, knees line up, sacrum is center, rotate, revolves, hands come prayer. And then bring it back, hand comes down, take that leg back, shoulder stack, open up. Breathe, very light on those fingers. And then bring that foot back. Center it. Center your toes, your knees, your sacrum. Rotate. Get deep. Hands prayer. And if you want to open up, you can. And then bring it back. Hand comes down. Kick it back. Hold and breathe. Find that placement. As you breathe in, breathe out. And then bring that foot back down. Find that revolution one more time. Hands of prayer. This time as you revolve, stay deep. Keep that forearm hooked to that outer knee. And you're going to lift your left heel. And you're going to slowly extend it back. And lift it up. Just like we did in Swan. And lift it up. And then extend that leg and step it back. As you are revolved. Crescent lunge. Now release the arms, lift the chest, sit deep. Bring yourself center, hands to your hips, turn your toes out, goddess pose. As you center those hips, rock. Find that movement. Move that energy. Feel the female and male energies within the body, balancing and harmonizing together. So we kind of rock, shimmy and shake. Just loosen everything up. And then hold it center. Draw the pelvis towards the floor as you reach your crown towards the ceiling. Knees and ankles are in alignment, toes are out to the side. Bring your hands in heart center, and then open up, palms open, hearts open. Feel the love, feel the joy, and be at peace. Close your eyes and feel the sensations running, charging through the body. Drop another inch. Feel the shake, feel the fire, feel the burn. Breathe in, breathe out. And then cartwheel yourself back of your mat. Hands come down, right leg comes up. In that standing split. So hands become your feet, they're grippy. That back leg taps the floor and lifts. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Let's try to pull that leg as far forward as you can. Through towards your wrist. Pull it towards that wrist. Left or right foot, right wrist. Lift, press, lift, press, lift, press. Do your personal best. You don't have to get to your wrist if you can't. You're going to start somewhere. Just lift the leg. And 4, and 3, and 2. Your last one. Kick it, lift it, hold it. Now walk your hands back to your ankle. Standing split hold. Gaze at your big toe. And then release your hands. Step it back. Drop to that knee. Straighten that front leg. Sit deep. Your foot is out to the side. The knees are in together. And then walk yourself back. Feel the stretch to the top of your thigh. You want to make sure your knees stay to the floor and glued to the other knee. You can come all the way down. You come all the way down and reach your arms overhead, keeping knees glued together and on the mat. And then slowly release it. Come with this forearms, walk it up, take this foot, lift it, cross your body, hug your leg, walk your hand around, and feel that rotation. Hold and breathe. Now this right leg's on top of your left. You're going to take this left arm, lift it up, rotate your hands back, around. You're going to keep your legs crossed, hold your foot on that thigh, lift it around, come all the way around, drop that foot, and lift it up. Reach, and then take that leg and kick it through. Grab that toe, and then bring it back and lift it up. Grab that toe, lift, kick, open, and then bring it through, lift, open, bring it through, open up, play around. If you can't do that, pull yourself up. You can always drop onto your bum, bring it up, drop to your knee, and drop to your bum. Find that place that works for you, just a couple more. And your last one, lift that leg, hold it. Now drop to your bum. Lengthen that leg out, reach in that arm, and hold it. Hold and breathe. And then bring it there, lead this leg out. Rotate, take this leg behind you. Bring this leg right here front, leg is behind, take it down, and press away. Lift, you're gonna feel this rotation through your back. Take it down, press away, down, press away, lift, hold, and you're gonna lift in those hips, pull that leg through, and find a downward facing dog. Shake your head. Do a reset. Lifting your heels. You can bring it all the way out and chaturanga, a dog, or you can just holding that down dog, and we'll come back and meet you. Now let's do a squat into your thighs, gaze between your hands, and take a big step hop to the top. Take a big inhale, lift, find your chair. We got that the other side. Knees are centered, sacrum is centered, toes are aligned. Everything's centered, rotate through the torso, shoulders stack. Press those knees together. Bring your hands to prayer. Drop your bottom down below your heart if you can. And then if you want, you can open your arms if you're lined up. And then bring it back. And the left hand comes back down on the floor, about 3 fingers. That right leg lifts and stacks. Hip stack, shoulder stack, open, balancing half moon. And then bring it back down. Line those toes, squat deep, center the torso, rotate it around. Hands prayer, drop your bottom down. And then again, left hand down, about 3 fingers. Lift that leg, stack your hips. Shoulders stack, you may find one side you're better on the other. Don't let your standing toes turn to compensate for balance. And then bring it back down. Line everything up, center it, rotate it, breathe through it. Open those arms if you choose. And then bring that hand down. Reach that arm up. Extend the leg. It's your third one, muscle memory. Hold and breathe. And then bring it down. Line it all up. Sit deep. Feel that revolution. Hold. Now, you're going to take the right leg, just like we did in swan. You're going to lift that heel and slowly extend it back. Flexing that foot. Lift it up. You'll find you're a little wobbly maybe. It's okay. Extend it. Land it. Revolve crescent lunge. Woo, good job. If you fell over, that's even better. That means you push yourself out of your comfort zone and you tried. And now let's lift it up. Center it, deepen into it. And then lift, center your hips, rotating toes out. Find your goddess. And that's rocking those hips. Sit deep. Rock side to side. Feel the energy moving through the body. Find those little pelvic lifts, side to side. Moving and grooving. And then center your body. Sit deep. Breathe. Bring your hands up to the heart. Connecting to the love, the joy, and peace that's at the seat of our soul. It's this bursting forth in luminescent light. Bring those arms open, palms open. Let's radiate that light. Let's swoop all the way down, lift all the way up. Reach it down, lift it tall. Take it down, lift it tall. Take it down, lift. And again, sit deep, hold. And breathe. Just charging that energy, that luminescence that shines so brilliantly bright from our soul to one another. Feeling in harmony. Feeling healed and restored. And then lift up. Cartwheel those arms down. Take your hands down. Take that left leg. Kick it up. Place your hands. They become your feet. You're firm. And then tap the floor. And lift. And lift. And then slowly you can bring those toes towards your wrist. And lift. And lift. and lift, and lift. Just a couple more. And your last one, lift it up, hold it, and then lift that leg a little higher. Bring the forehead towards your knee, gaze at your big toe, hands to your ankles, standing split. You'll find one leg again, you're higher, you're better on than the other. There's no competition from the left to the right, no competition with anyone else, just compassion for where you are in your practice today. And then you're going to take that leg, you're going to step it back nice and long, then drop to that back knee, shift your weight back, and have a seat. This foot comes out to the side, but our knees are glued together. So if you can't see, knees are glued together here. And then come back to your forearm. Keep your knees to the mat. And if you can come all the way down and release those arms overhead. But make sure that knee does not pop off the mat. It's important that the knee stay glued to the other knee and it stays down on the mat. And then slowly release it. Come onto those forearms, walk yourself up. That foot that's behind you, take that foot across the other leg. Pull your knee in, hug it, rotate around, and drop that hand down. So left hand's behind you, that right arm's going to come up, lengthen, and then rotate around. You're going to hook that foot onto your other leg. You're going to wrap yourself around, come all the way around, drop that foot, and lift it up. Lift in your hips, and then bring that leg through. Grab that toe, and bring it back. Bring it through, and bring it back. Bring it through, and take it back again. Remember, you can always drop to your bum if you need. Drop to your knee. Listen to your body. And we have one more. Lift it. And then you're going to bring it through. You're going to lift it. You're going to drop to your bottom. You're going to extend the left leg. Open up the chest. And take your gaze along the extended right arm. And lift. Lengthen. And breathe. Now take this leg. Bring it out to the side. Bring this leg behind you as you rotate. Hands come down. And press away. And press away. Press away. Now lift. Pull that knee in. Kick it up. And then you can bring it out. Chaturanga, up dog. You can stay in your down dog. You can find child's pose if you want. Hold and breathe. Shake your head, find your knees, and everyone meet in child's pose. And sit deep. This time in our child's pose, let's bring our hands to our heels. Because we're going to come into rabbit. So throwing your hands into your heels, you are going to draw your crown onto your mat, bringing your forehead towards your knees the best you can. And you're going to lift your tailbone up. So it's a great stretch as you resist against your heels, lifting the bottom, feel stretch in your shoulders. And then slowly release it. Lift it up. Hands come out and drop to your forearms. Shoulders and elbows are in alignment. Bring your arms out. Firm foundation with your hands in those forearms. Kickstand your legs back. Draw your pelvis under. So what you don't want is your butt up, and what you don't want is your back sway. You want to lift, you want to press and round to your upper back. So tuck your pelvis, zip through your thighs. Hold and breathe. Those thighs are zipped in. Heels are pressed back. Press into your hands, through your forearms, into those elbows, round into your upper back. Don't let your tummy sag. Pull your navel in. Drop the tailbone without swaying into your back. And feel the energy charging through those thighs to keep you stabilized. Hold and breathe. Keep your neck aligned with your spine. Do not drop your head. So gaze at your fingertips. Keep your neck in alignment without lifting your head up and without dropping your head down. I know you're getting tired. Hang in there. About 15 more seconds. in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release it. Release the arms behind you. Find chest expansion and lift up. Ooh, yeah. I thought I forgot something on one leg, one side. Just dawned on me what I forgot. So you lucky people get to come right back to it. As you lift, hold and breathe. Place your hands down, press back. Take the right leg, step it up, and bring it around, straddle. Bring it around, step it up, and then, I'm sorry, you're right. My left leg is forward, right leg is back. When we were in our crescent before, we did not do our pyramid. We came to crescent, and now we have to come to our pyramid. So come right here to your pyramid. Walk your hands out. The back heel comes down a bit. Push that tailbone back. Lengthen forehead towards your knee. Sound owning it. Nobody's perfect. If you want, you can keep your hands forward. You can bring your hands chest expansion. Haha, this is what triggered my memory, right? So we always have things that trigger us. Ideally, we all want to be triggered in the best possible way. We also want to take responsibility and own our stuff. It's okay if you mess up. We're not intended to be perfect. We are perfect just as we are. That's our humanness that shows when we make a mess. We fall, we fail. That we're all in it together. That is why we're on this journey. Release it. Now walk your hands back. Step it up to the top of your mat. Hold in your fold. Lift halfway and heel toe your feet apart. And have a seat in Vinyasa. It's all good, that felt good. It's the missing component we needed to complete our practice. So sit nice and deep, tailbone down. Reach the crown up. Take your right arm out. Reach the left arm up. If you want, you can take that hand, wrap it around. Try to grab your back thigh. You can clasp your hands. If you can, just an option into bound garland pose. And release it. Bring those elbows down, pull the chest through, reach the left arm, reach the right arm. Again, you can stay here, you can lengthen, you can bring that hand around your back, you can clasp those fingers together. Just an option to pull yourself a little deeper in. If you can't get your heels all the way down, it's okay too. You find where you're able to work. Release it right, hold right here, and then drop to your bottom. And we're gonna grab blocks, or if you have soup cans, anything that you want, we're gonna hold right here. So you can have them, if you want to try more advanced, you can always lift them up. We're gonna start here because it's probably about the size of a soup can. Hands are gonna press into our sides, and we're gonna lift the leg and lift it up. Lift the leg and lift it up. Lift the leg and lift it up. Again, if you want to make them taller, if you have the blocks, lift and lift, press in, lift and lift. Lift and lift. If you want to get a little deeper, press a little more forward, lift and lift, lift and lift. The hands will get in your way a little bit. Reach a little bit more forward and hold in your fold. Point your toes, lengthen, and then flex in those heels and deepen. Take a big inhale, lift, exhale, deepen. And then come right back and lift. Hands are going to come on the inside. So you press in, lift the leg, and lift, and lift. Notice the difference. It's much harder with your hands on the inside. And lift, 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 and lift. One more side, really press into those hands, lift, and lift, lift, and lift. Keep those feet out, those blocks back, widen, sit tall, walk your hands through, reach, and then walk around. Right hand comes down, left arm comes up and over. And then release it. Walk your hands out. Through the center, push your tailbone back. Walk yourself around. Left hand comes down, right arm comes up. And then bring it center. Zip through your thighs. We're going to press into our hands into reverse plank. So fingertips towards your bum. Shoulders and wrists will line up. You're going to lift your bottom, lift it up. Lift in your hips, and then release to your fold. And then place those hands down, reverse your plank, and bring it to your fold. And lift. And lengthen. And lift. And lengthen. And lift. And lengthen. Hold. Breathe. And then bring this foot in. Bring that foot to your forearm, knee to your forearm, cradle the baby. Rock it. Love it. Little self-love. It's okay if you cannot get this in. What we're doing is embracing ourselves, that inner child, that inner knowing that we have. That we may have gone through things in life. We all have. This is where we give ourselves that love and compassion. Rock. So we store a lot of memory in our hips. This allows this releasing, this healing to take place. So you pull yourself in with that love. You can choose to stay right here. If you're out like this, stay here and work on lifting and pulling it in. But if you're here and you feel like you need more, then I want you to lay down. Pulling it in towards the heart center and lengthening that bottom leg. You can point your toe, you can activate this leg, feel that stretch deeper. And then to get back up, just release it, pull it right back up. Lengthen that leg out. Pull the other foot in. Pull the knee in. The knee in the forearm, the foot in the forearm. And again, rock it. Pat yourself. Love yourself. Give yourself that love. Maybe you got, maybe you didn't get when you were a child, but right now is the only moment that matters. Our past is not here. Our future is not here. What is here is the now. So be with yourself completely with love and compassion. Harnessing that joy and that inner peace of mind, knowing that you are love, and that your birthright is to be in joy. Squeeze it in, hug it in. And again, if you need to get deeper, sit back and lengthen it. You can lengthen this bottom leg, activating it as you pull the knee a little closer into your heart center. And then you place your hand underneath, lift it up. Lengthen, rock side to side. Lengthen those toes. Reach up, exhale, fold. If you can come onto your forearms, you can. If you can't, if you can barely get there, just do your best. You may need a towel, something to help wrap around your feet, a strap of any kind. And allow yourself to get deeper. Press the tailbone backwards to chest forward. Bring yourself down and exhale, fold. And then lift it up. We're going to bring this leg, we're going to lift it up. Let's do a little fun right now. So we're going to bring this leg up. So we really work. So we're going to work on circling it. And again, opening up a little bit more, releasing a little bit more. And then we work on balancing our balance. Just for the fun of it. You don't have to do it if you don't want. This is just taking to that next level, being silly and playful. And then press it back. So now it's back. So now you want to get this up onto your shoulder. If you're out here, it's okay. But we want to try to get this up here. And then you're going to place your hands down. Place your hands down and then lift it up. If you can lift your bottom leg. You can stay right here. You can clasp those toes and extend those legs. You can slowly hinge yourself down and over. And just play. All right, so let's work through that. Lift. It's here. The lift is in the root blocks that we have there. Pelvic floor, at our navel, drawing the energy in and up. Tucking everything in, shifting that weight forward, pressing, shoulders and wrists lined up. Again, that lift. This is all you got, stay here. You can lift that bottom leg, hold it. If you're able to clasp those feet and hinge your body, you can hinge your body. And then we'll try it on the other side. Again, it's not meant to be taken serious. Meant to be like, oh my gosh, let me see what I can do and fall on my face. Because we've all been there, we all do it. In every aspect of life. That is the beauty in life. Press it back, lift it up. Get on that shoulder. the best that you can. This is your practice. This is your personal best. And you may find you're a hot mess on one side and you can rock it on the other. Place your hands down. Lift your bottom up. Again, lift that leg. You can just hold right here if you choose. You can clasp those toes, lengthen those legs, and you can begin to hinge the body. Forearms, the shoulders and elbows line up. Crown goes forward, tailbone back and up. Legs extend out and drop it out. Good job. Play around with that if that's something you want to incorporate into your practice. Pull those heels into butterfly. Knees are out wide. Heels are in. Pull the chest through and fold. And then sit up, you're going to take your left leg underneath, your right foot on top. That foot sits right by your knee. That knee stays down. Hug yourself and drop your hand around. Keep that foot flat and hug yourself. If you're able, you can lift this arm and place it on the outer portion of your thigh to get a deeper rotation. If you want, you can sit tall. You can place your hands through and clasp. Hold and breathe. In that bound position, internally, breathing in and breathing out, pushing out the toxins, the impurities. So you breathe in our inner knowing that is love, that is joy, and that is peace. And release. Other side, pull that foot down, pull that heel in, sit tall, pull the knee, rotate around. You can choose to stay right here, or you can choose, if you can, to get a deeper expression, put that forearm on the outer part of your thigh. Get a little deeper revolution into your torso. If you want to bind, you can bring that hand through, braid it through, just knot it like a needle, and clasp your hands. Again, you want to keep the knee down, the foot next to your knee. Take this gaze over your back shoulder as you sit tall. You'll find it better on one side than the other. And then release it. And let's shake it out. And one final thing before we lay down. If anyone wants to get upside down. Whoa! To get upside down. You place your hands down into a forearm stand, forearm, tripod. You want to come into your tripod, place your hands down, drop your crown down, balance onto your forearms, and you're inverted. You can be right here with your feet on the floor. And you are inverted. Tailbone's up, head is down. If you want to, lift your heels towards your bum. Again, engaging navel spine, pulling knees in, lifting legs up. Listen to your body. And come where you are on your mat. And then when you're done with your inversion, you can find your shavasana. And come laying all the way down. Legs out. And come all the way down to your mat. And as we lay here in our shavasana, in our final relaxation, let's just allow our practice to meet us here. As we just allow our feet to relax, heavy into the mat. Feel our calves melting into the mat, our kneecaps are melting into the mat. For our thighs, our hamstrings, our quads, just feeling sinking into the mat, along with our hips, our pelvic floor, and our navel. Feel the spinal column just sinking towards the mat. As your chest cavity sinks down, shoulders sink down, your head relaxes down. The arms just melt into the mat. Feel completely relaxed. Our practice is to challenge us, to invigorate us, to push us out of our comfort zone. This is the only place we transform. We are here to grow, to evolve. May your practice empower you to do just that. Our practice is more off our mats than on our mats. So may your practice carry you through your day, feeling restored, feeling that life vitality. As we peel away the layers that hold us back from being our truest selves, as we embody the full essence of love, joy, and peace. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers and toes. And then when you're ready, roll to the fetal position on the right side, giving yourself a little embrace of gratitude for showing up today. The self-care that you're giving yourself through your practice, through your choices, through your mindset. And then go ahead and press yourself up seated. Let's meet in lotus at the top of our mats. And let's go ahead and place our palms up, just receiving the blessings, the goodness, feeling the positivity and those feel-good vibes that will carry us through our day as we are inspired to shine a little brighter, making a positive impact in this world. Let's bring your hands to heart center. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths. Take a big inhale, lift. Exhale, 1 for the mind. Big inhale for the body. And feeling unity with the spirit. Let go, rock your day. Namaste. Peace out.